Hi Leo, welcome to Spirit and the City. My name's Cristina and today we're doing your April 2020 reading using this gorgeous Lioness Oracle Tarot. So we're really bringing in that Leo fiery energy. We're in Aries season, a fellow fire sign. And today we're going to look at life overall, love, spirit and money. And before I go on, when I was meditating on the Leo energy before I started, the main thing I got was one actually of excitement and celebration and partying. Now, I know that may be jumping the gun considering what's happening in the world at the moment. And when you think of social isolation, parties isn't the first thing that springs to mind. But I am jumping the gun with the energy because I'm sensing for us, and I say us because I'm a Leo sun, I'm sensing for Leos that when this is all blown over and we're all coming out, you know, like the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon, it'll be really essential for Leos to lead the way in spreading the love and the joy and lighting the path for people to celebrate the new existence we're coming into. So we'll get more into that as the reading goes on, but I just wanted to touch on it because it came through very strongly in the meditation. Life overall, Page of Cups. That's sweet. That's literally the message of love I've been talking about. Like I say we, as a Leo, are responsible for spreading the love and the joy. Like this is our time to shine and put the light into the darkness. And I'm hearing for us that viruses don't survive in direct sunlight. So it's really vital that we, at this point in time, be as high vibration and sunny and amazing as we can be to help relieve the fear that's in the world. Love. Let's look at our love sector. Two of Pentacles. This is brilliant when it comes to love. Oh, awesome. And we'll clarify with the Morgan Greer deck in a minute. Spirit. The spirit sector is about your spirituality, obviously, but also your creativity. And with lockdown, those of us that are experiencing that, what better time to be creative than now? You know, it's stating the obvious, but what have you always wanted to do that you've never had time for before? Now is the time. Spirit. Yeah, okay. Wow. The messages are so clear. In that spiritual section and creativity, the Ten of Swords is what I was speaking about before, where people are fearful, and it's really vital that we bring in the love, not the fear. And the money sector. Oh, I guess this is really important at the moment because a lot of people are going through financial difficulty with losing jobs and all that sort of stuff. Six of Cups. That's really nice. That gives us some hope for the future in that financial area. And it's letting me know that with the Six of Cups, we're actually going back to basics, back to what we were like when we were kids. Think of how excited you got when you got pocket money as a child, when your mum or dad gave you, you know, your weekly pocket money and you were so excited and you had to save up for things like, here's me dating myself, but when I was a teenager, I had to save up money to buy the latest album that came out and that kind of stuff. And I think that's what we're going back to financially, is really valuing the things that we already have and the things that we save up for instead of that's what the message is. We're saving up for things in the future instead of putting everything on credit because that system won't work anymore. We really need to change the system. Yeah. Oh, wow. Man, it's going to be one of those days. I'm just feeling it in my waters that the messages are so direct and clear. And it's not just for Leo, really, it's for everybody. So I might suggest that everybody listens to this one because when I was talking about, you know, the credit system not working anymore and we're going to save up like we used to when we wanted to buy something, we got the Judgment card, which is one of rebirth and new beginnings and everything being different and fresh. And I love that for us. So there you go. The financial tip, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, but the guidance from the universe for you today is to get rid of as much debt as you possibly can and go back to basics. Hold on a sec. Okay, where were we? Funnily enough, I was interrupted by a Leo, a really high vibe, fun, vibrant, joyful, full energy Leo. So that's brilliant. I hope you watch this. Hi, darling. So where were we? Money, money, money. Yeah, simple. Like, let's just go back to basics. And instead of putting everything on the credit, save up for stuff. Life overall, Page of Cups. As I mentioned at the start, it's the message of love, right? Like, we're here to spread the love. Let's do it. Because in reality, there's only love and fear. And with everything going on at the moment, I don't even want to say what it is. We know. I don't have to use those words because words have a lot of power and I don't want to put any energy into it. So let's cover the fear with love. Life overall for Leos in April. Oh, great. Ace of Swords. It's bringing you lots. Hold on, let's get that up there. Lots and lots of new ideas is represented by the Ace of Swords. And at the moment, I bet you're experiencing this where all these ideas just pop into your head seemingly out of nowhere. They're coming from the universe, from God, from Father God, our angels, our ancestors, Mother Earth, giving us these great ideas that now we've got the time, we can implement them. Oh, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with ideas-wise. Pop some comments in or ask some questions just to get the community going. You'll be amazing. Now, the Two of Pentacles is really interesting in the love section, excusez-moi, because it talks about value. In other decks, the Two of Pentacles is a balancing of the two. And so when it comes to love, especially romantic, it's you valuing yourself enough to know that you won't settle for less. It's with all friendships, really, not just romantic, but I'm picking up in particular, it is a romantic experience. Yeah, so Four of Pentacles. So guys, we're really reassessing everything in our life at the moment. And when it comes to relationships of all kinds, we're looking at the value of them. And do people give enough? It's pretty much saying, look, I'm going to stay to myself. I'm going to keep that pentacle, that golden heart, really secure to myself right here, unless the person I'm in relationship with is giving value back. It's a give and take. It's a very equal exchange. You know, and Leos give so much, don't you? You give, right? And this is prompting you to remind you to not necessarily just give without being aware that you want an equal exchange in return. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about energy, you know, time, love, energy that the other person gives back to you, because God knows you give so much, you deserve to have the amazing return. Spirit, here we go. Yeah, when I was talking about you giving so much and deserving a good return, I'll get the light sorted. I'm just playing around with the setup at the moment. So this is you receiving, you know, this is you going, okay, I acknowledge that I've got a big heart and I give a lot, but I'm also allowed sometimes to sit back and receive. So that's really beautiful. I'm going to focus on this one now because this is the one where, oh, that anxiety comes into it. The Ten of Swords in relation to your spiritual life. So the good news is the Ten of Swords is the ending. And remember I said at the very start that there's an energy of like excitement for when this is all over, and we can use our imagination to plan where we're going to go and what we're going to do, but in a completely different way. I don't think we'll go back to that over consumerism and flying everywhere willy-nilly and doing all that sort of stuff. It'll be a whole new life for us. But we've had the element of anxiety and even depression and like thoughts of, oh my God, like what's going to happen to me, feeling uncertain, which is very un-Leo-like. And as we say that, I pull out the Queen of Rods, which is, ta-da, oh, sorry, I will get the lighting sorted. The Queen of Rods is the Leo card. And, you know, it really wraps up beautifully with what I was saying about Leos being responsible for helping other people to come out of the darkness and the depression and the doom and gloom. Because this is not doom and gloom. This is a fresh new beginning. It's Mother Nature having a reset, a pause from all the busy, go. And I think, Leos, we get to play a really big role in this whole rebirth. How wonderful. Do you know what it is? It's us finally getting to really use our leadership skills. Leos are natural born leaders, and this is our opportunities to step forward and lead the way with brightness and light. Okay, everybody, take a big deep breath, my fellow Leos. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and think of a question individual to you. And then I'm going to draw one card from the angel answers, and that will be your answer to your question. Whatever you want it to be. What do you want to know right now for April 2020? Oh, yes. You're ready. Hold on. Is that good? Can you see that without too much reflection? These are really nice and shiny, so it reflects. But whatever you asked, the answer is you're ready. Go for it. Do it. Mwah. I love you all. Please like, share, subscribe, and share this with your fellow Leos. Bye for now. Until next time.